Whenever I've got to the top of the ladder, I'd always, throw a wrench in it to knock me back down because thinking I didn't deserve it. Not thinking that I'm good enough or measure up or, as good as other people. I was really rebellious from day one. I was always in trouble in school. I started alcohol and marijuana at age 12. My mom always bailed me out, whether I was doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing. I was her favorite child. I didn't do any wrong in her eyes. And I remember I got the call from my brother saying, "You killed Mom, we're gonna come up there and kill you." But it was true. She ended up dying in the car accident. And so I carried that guilt for a long time. And when I did drugs, I didn't have to compare. I was by myself to take that feeling away, the feeling that I wasn't good enough, or Rainey doesn't deserve it. And that's pretty much been the theme for me until recently. I actually went to the cold weather shelter before I was a guest. It felt cold, a lot of fear, lonely. Even when there's other people out there, I felt isolated. And while I was at the mission several years, I remember picking up the guys from Overcomers. I drove from Miracle Hill for a while as a task, and I would always sit in the sidelines and watch all these guys change their lives and what God would do, and I would just push it away. I would just run from it. My lowest point was last year when I woke up behind Walmart sleeping with the bugs in the trees. I woke up and I'm like, I can't believe I'm 53 years old and laying in the woods behind Walmart. They taught me at Overcomers to let go of things, especially with my mom's death thing. So now I'm looking at things more positively, what God did for me. But the main thing is to stay connected with accountability.
At the Overcomers and a lot of recovery programs, you gotta deal with the past. You have to get it out there. You gotta feel it. You gotta look at it. And then you gotta bring it to God.
When you come to God, He wants everything. And I've kept that in compartments. I'd be like, you can have this God and this, but not that. I've always taken from my family, from my parents, from my friends, and never given back to God or them. The challenge is, we work on donations, and you never know what you're going to get. And part of me being Italian is just throwing stuff in and seeing what comes out, and most of the time it comes out good. So that's what I really like.
God's done something here in this man's life. I love being able to see that, and I definitely see that in Randy. It's a bright spot in my day when I get to hear him just talk about his priorities, talk about what God's doing in his life.
Before I went to Overcomers, I pretty much thought my life was over. Going through Overcomers gave me a new outlook that my life's not over, that God's not done with me. He's got a lot for me if I just follow Him.